top 3 things to make her reach for you. And before I even get into that, we have to talk. Last week, I found out, YouTube told me that my account, 17 years and over 35 million views, has been demonetized because of the sexually explicit material. It basically made me feel like I was getting on here and just opening up my legs and showing you my vajayjay like it was a freaking OnlyFans page. But no, I give education. I change people's lives. Men all over the world write me and say that their marriages, their relationships, their confidence, they're believing in themselves once again. I told YouTube that and they still demonetize my account. So, needless to say, I was freaking pissed. I posted here in my community. You guys were amazing with your encouragement. Trust me, your encouragement continues to give me the fuel. Every time I see that you buy one of my courses, that gives me the fuel. So now more than ever, I really need you to support me in buying those courses. Why? Because YouTube is not giving me a dime for this, and it's the only way that I can keep sharing this way, because girl gotta eat. So I'm gonna give you the 3 things that make you reach for her, but I just need to keep it real, because I think it's very easy to watch someone like me or anyone else and just think, shit, their life is great, they've got it figured out. But I'm telling you what, this was another thing that I did not need in my life. Why? Because things have been very hard lately, and I just want to share this with you because I want to show you that I'm a human, and I'm just tired of staying quiet about shit in my life. So this is a bit of a confessional of what's going on in my life. I'm still gonna tell you the 3 things that make you reach for her. I'm still gonna give you a free training. I still got you, but I need you to know what's going on with me, because I do believe that many of you actually care about me as a person. Yes, there will be some who come to my channel, they'll take my advice and not give a flip. And then there are some of you guys who care deeply about me, and so I wanna be upfront and honest. If you get my emails, you have an idea of what's going on. If you don't, let me tell you. You're like, Arica, how do I get your emails? I always offer a free course on my website, aricaangelo.com. Once you sign up for a free course, you're on my email list. But it goes like this. In December, I lost my sister to pancreatic cancer. She was gone like that. I cannot begin to tell you how painful that was. And I've shared that with you guys, and I still haven't fully processed through that. Yes, I'm in therapy, but still have not fully. One thing privately I was going through that I didn't tell anyone about except for the people in my close circle was that I was preparing my body for IVF, to freeze my eggs, to have children in the future. Spent thousands of dollars on that, only to find out this year that it did not work. And the needles were way too painful for me, and I said, I'm not doing this again. And so I'm just putting it in God's hands that when the time comes and I'm with my partner, that we will create a baby together. That was the second thing. And then the third thing was I had a business partner who was helping me out tremendously in my business, only to find out that things were being run very sloppily. On the back end of things, I was questioning for lots of numbers. There were no numbers to really account for, just feelings of I feel it's this and I feel it's that. And I'd been hearing that for 2 years. I saw through the bullshit all along, but didn't want to let go of the person because I thought we were friends. Until I found out that I overpaid the person almost $4,000. And then when I called it to their attention, they ignored the request, and then I had to go to PayPal and dispute it with them. Then the person said, oh yeah, I'll pay you your money back that I know I've taken, but I'll break it in installments and do it for the next 2 months. Now this person also has known that my sister has died and that I was spending thousands of dollars on IVF. So obviously not a friend, still trying to fight that situation. On top of that, so we've got the sister, we've got the IVF failure, we have the business partner who has betrayed me. And then I thought I had found my love story, and I didn't post about it, I didn't tell anybody about it, I just wanted to give it some time. And boy, am I glad that I did, because I then we found out, my former partner and I, that he is sex and love addict. And we did not know that until a series of events, and then a friend of mine put her finger on it and she said, this is what's going on. You cannot imagine the devastation that I have felt over that, because this is a good person who has had some really bad trauma happen in their lives, and it has affected them greatly. And it's why I do the work that I do, because I know that everyone has a story, and that story impacts you, and it impacts how you feel about yourself, and it impacts how you show up in relationships, which was the one thing that we are all made for. And when things happen in your life that kill your confidence, that kill how you interact with people, you need someone to come and cheer you up and encourage you along the journey, which is why I'm here, is to give you those tools, practical tools that work, but also the confidence to go out there and do it. Obviously, I was devastated by this, as I'm sure he is. We cannot speak because of the nature of his recovery. But I feel like that scene from Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, where Sarah, she looks at, I can't even think of it, Freddie Mercury, and she goes, I can't even be mad at you because you're gay. And that is the reality of processing a breakup like this. Is of course I'm angry, but how can you be angry at a person who has had traumatic things happen to them, and now there is this whole addictive side? So that happened. And then on top of that, I had a therapist for 5 years who had been deeply supporting me, who had brought a lot of transformation to my life. And then in that journey, to this day, I don't know what happened, but really was supporting my partner, and really just dropped me about 3 times. And she knew about my sister. She knew about the IVF failure. She knew that I was devastated to find out that this partner that was a dream idea was no longer. And so really dropped me. And the only thing I got from her as of late was, Arica, hi, how are you? Well, how do you think I am? I have lost my sister. I've been betrayed by my business partner. I found out my partner, who I saw myself building a family with, has an addiction problem that they're gonna have to work through. Had a failed attempt at IVF. You can imagine, and she's an intelligent woman. She knows. So it has been brutal, and I am still taking one step at a time, on top of getting demonetized by YouTube. So I say all that, you're like, Arica, why? Thank you for telling me. Some of you may be asking, why are you sharing this with me? Because I want you to know that we all have freaking challenges, and the difference that separates all of us are the people who continue to get back up and face those challenges, that look at those challenges in life and say, I will not let you defeat me. I will not let my sex life be defeated. I will not let my confidence be defeated. I will not let my relationship be destroyed. I will find solutions. I will find answers. And boy, I will tell you, I think I have found a solution to get past all the sex talk, because I can't just come out and tell you guys the very strong titles I used to use, the very strong thumbnails. I can't do any of that anymore. So I think I found a solution. Stay tuned. I'm gonna find a different approach to all of this. But if you see that my thumbnails change, if you see that my titles are not as direct and explicit, now you know why. And so I'm just so freaking grateful for you guys and your support, what you said to me on the post, what you've said on my Instagrams, what you've said to my emails. You have no freaking idea that when someone is getting their teeth kicked in, and their ovaries kicked in, and their head kicked in, and their heart kicked in, when you just say an encouraging word, what that can do to a person. So yes, right now I need your encouragement just as much as you need encouragement from me. And so let's get on and get you what you came here for, which are the 3 things that make you reach for her. Also, I need to say, if YouTube ever gets rid of me, just know I have a website. It's my name, aricaangelo.com. That will be there. So one of the 3 things that will make a woman reach for you is just simply this: when a woman actually feels cared for by you. And I know that may sound stupid and that may sound cheesy, but here's the reality. When a woman knows that you are making actions to show her that she is important to you, that she's your baby girl, that you want to protect her, that her well-being is very important to you, you. When you show those moments of care, that actually makes her feel valued and it makes her want to reach towards you. The quickest way to make a woman be repulsed by you is to stop caring for her, to stop nurturing her, to stop doing those little things that say, hey, you beautiful woman, you really matter in my life. So if your woman has become cold and distant, trust me when I say start doing acts of care for her and watch her just start blossoming like this flower here, like a desert who's just needed some water. When you show a woman that she is cared for, she will start reaching for you all over again, and even for the first time. Now, you guys know that I always offer a free training or a course in these videos. I do have a free training, and now apparently my comments are very hard to find because they won't let me pin my comments. But if you see my picture and you see a link, that's me. Go watch that free training because it's a little bit more than what I can give you here. But go watch it if you really want to make her maybe that's how I can get away with this stuff. Just act like we're in charades. If you really want to make her before she gets to the bed, please go watch that free training. It will change your life and how she responds to you. Here is the second thing. You can show a woman that you care and she will reach for you. But here's the sticky point. If you just show her you care and you don't escalate things sexually, if you don't reach to her and you don't make her feel desired sexually, then that will just keep you in the friend zone. That'll keep you as a neutered man in her life. No, you need the polarity of both. You need to be that man who cares for her, but two, you need to be the man that will come in and spank that little from time to time and let her know that she is desired by you, that she turns you on, that there is something about her that just drives you wild. And you can do that through the things that you say, the way that you touch her, the way that you look at her. But when you make her feel desired, man, those two just alone will make a woman reach for you. Why? Because the care part takes care of her as a woman, as a person, as a human being. But then when you show her that you're desired by the things that you say, by the way that you touch her, by the way that you make her feel soft, by the way you rub between her legs in the middle of dinner, all of those things remind her that she is a sensual woman. She is a sensual being with desires locked inside, down there, if you know what I'm talking about. That there are desires there that are actually laying dormant. And when you start arousing her through that desire, by touching her legs, by saying very sexual things, by playing with her hair, by looking at her with those sensual eyes, when you start doing that, it awakens her. It awakens that primal side and the desire starts coming. And guess what? When a woman finally gets turned on, when she gets activated there, she can't help but reach for you. Why? Because she can get 10 O's. And she knows she can get those 10 O's. And she knows that you were the man to give it to her. And that is the third thing that will make a woman reach for you. And guys, this one, please pay attention. This is the most important one because this is where men really shit the bed. And that is your confidence in your abilities. And what I mean by that is lots of times you will be with her and you're taking care of her and you're doing those things that turn her on. But then you get this spark, this idea of what you want to do to her in the bedroom, places you want to put her in, positions you want to do, places you would like to kiss her. All of these things, this inspiration starts coming to you. But my darling, you have to have confidence in your abilities that you can follow through, that when she opens up, when she gets turned on by you, that you have the goods to put it down on her in the bedroom. And the reality is you do. You may be missing out on some techniques. You may not have the right keys, but that's why your girl Arica Angelo is here. That's why you're subscribed. If you're not, please help me out. Subscribe to this channel. In fact, if you have subscribed, just hit subscribe in the comments so everyone knows to subscribe. But when you show her that you are confident in your abilities, that when you get her in the bedroom, that you are gonna do things to her that she has never imagined, but babe, you believe in yourself. You believe that you can do that. You've gotten my courses and now it's time to put those courses into action. And how will she know that you're confident? Is because when you get those intuitive nudges and you do something to her that just comes out of the blue because you watched it in one of my programs and you're like, now's the time, now's the moment. I'm gonna make this happen. When you do that and she sees you follow through with that without flinching, without apologizing, without being sheepish about it, but just going in boldly because you trust, you have confidence in your abilities, that will turn her on so fast and it will make her reach for you. Listen, go watch that free training. It's gonna take this to a whole different level where I can take it on YouTube, and that's why I make these courses, because then no one can filter my mouth and I can say whatever the hell I want and we can talk to each other as grown-ass adults. Can I get an amen? Anyways, guys, go watch that free training. Here's another video to support you. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support. If you are a praying person, I definitely need those prayers. If you have contacts at YouTube, tell them to please quit busting my balls and to help me find a solution to all of this. I love you guys. You matter. You are capable and you have what it takes. You got this. And I'll see you in my next video.